I have to tell you, I'm so thankful for the life that I'm living right now. I just have to say, I am just so grateful that in 2 years we've created a 7-figure business doing exactly what I love. That I get to be with my girls when I want to be with them. That I get to travel around the world and I get to be with you guys when I want to be with you guys. I'm just blown away with the world and the life that I'm living. And I have to say, to appreciate what I'm living in this moment, you need to understand where I was not very long ago. And why I'm so passionate about sharing with you guys about momentum and about motivation and staying on point with that purpose that's beating in your heart. A few years ago, I had lost my son. I went through pretty big depression, as you can realize if you've lost your son. That dream of raising a son that could rule the world. I'd also gone through a divorce, was a mother to 2 girls by myself with literally $47 to my name. I find the universe absolutely beautiful and magnificent in how this works, right? So during this low time in my life, I remember going into my bathroom and I pulled up, my computer and I'm typing in YouTube. And I see this curly head lady. You know how the different videos pull up? Curly, mocha-skinned. I thought her hair was big. And it was Lisa Nichols, and I played her video. And it filled my soul. Her story was my story, and she was living this dream. And I would every day find anything I could on her on YouTube, and I would pretend that she was talking to only me. She was my mentor. And we hear about this, and the first thing, before I share with you those 3 things that are going to keep you into momentum, the first thing is you need to understand that fire, that burning, that champion, that purpose that's inside each one of you. I find it interesting that a lot of you say, what is my purpose? I'm searching for my purpose. You're out there searching, thinking it's outside of you. Really? Think it's outside of you? Your purpose is in you. It is you. It's your divinity. And the 3 things, beautifully enough, not only will keep you in momentum, but if you feel like you're that person, you just really haven't found your purpose, if you do these 3 things I'm going to share with you, you will find your purpose. It's going to strip back all of it so that you create your divinity. You find your divinity. So that's number 1. Once you have that fire, that fire that's so deep within you that it's worse to not get it out than to keep it in, because it keeps you up at night. So that's first thing. All right, after you've discovered your purpose, you've got to work with your mindset. We all have heard this. We're talking about it all over in A-Fest. You've got to develop your mindset. And I had heard this, but I was living in this mindset of, I am so poor. I've ruined my children's lives. I can't make effective decisions. I made terrible decisions. I didn't even feel beautiful. I was just constantly berating myself. And I had heard the I am statements. Declare your affirmations, do it. So I took the challenge, and you must take the challenge. And not just be like, oh yeah, I get it. Declare your affirmations every single day. And that's exactly what I did, and exactly what I do every single day, and I will continue to do every single day because I'm continuing to live in momentum, and I cannot wait to see where our business goes and influences, and who it influences. So I would declare, I am beautiful, I am a mother, and it was my biggest lie. I'm a great mother, I'm financially free, I'm living out my purpose, I'm so beautiful, all these things that I just felt like a lie for a long time, but I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. And that's number 1, declaring your I ams, because then you're aligning with Source to remind you of your divinity. And then number 2, in my deep depression, I was realizing, and being a single mother, that leisure time was a luxury, and I didn't have it, and I needed as much energy as possible. You need as much energy as possible. You have a purpose. You can't be sitting around talking about how tired you are, and I could not either. So healing foods is key. And the nice thing to do with food, I think we can get rid of all the hubbub of, this weight issue. When you start to look at food and go, oh, is this going to make me fat or thin? Is this going to give me wrinkles or not? We start looking at it and go, is this going to feed my spirit? Because I can promise you, if you were to go over and eat a croissant or like this big dark chocolate cake made with artificial sweeteners or white sugars and white flours, no one who ever eats that stuff goes, oh, I'm going to write a novel. I'm going to create a masterpiece. Oh, I can't wait to share my dream. No, it's called vegging for a reason, right? You just sit back and you're like low on energy because you ate food that was at a very low vibration. Therefore, you become at a low vibration, losing your momentum, losing your drive. Therefore, you take over here and you go, okay, I'm going to eat things that are living, plants, or animals that are not in cruelty situations. Because I'm telling you, if they're in cruelty situations, we are all connected. You are going to feel that vibration. Start eating foods that are alive, that have been treated good. You're going to feel your energy come up because it's just going to start feeding into your cells. That will keep your momentum. The last thing is the power of healing movement. Now, somewhere we've got it all wrong. We've decided that exercise is a form of punishment. It's a way of punishing ourselves for all the wrong things we ate yesterday, punishing ourselves, making fat cry. You've heard it all. Punishing. The harder you go, the better. The worse you feel and the sorer you are, the better. When actually movement was ready to just give you love and give you energy. Feed into that purpose. So I'm not talking about 20-minute workouts. I'm not talking about going to the gym or working out an hour. It doesn't even have to be that complicated. Now I want you to just, for an experiment, you guys back there, get your best music ready, because music has a power too, right? But I want you to just notice where you are, like in your body. Like, how do you feel? Just notice. And be really honest with your assessment. Now, I ask that they start busting up some music just for 30 seconds. That's all I'm going to ask you to do. And I want you all to stand up and just shake it like nobody's around and just move your body. So go ahead and pump that music. Woo! Just notice how you feel. Do you feel a little bit more excitement in you? A little bit more energy? Yes. Food. Healing foods. Not just food, healing foods, healing movement, and a healing mindset. Every single day should not be an option. It's a non-negotiable. You're here for a purpose. You have a mission. You can't lose momentum, get stagnant. It healed my life, and it will completely heal yours.